第5章比较麻烦的，需要对那个主教偷他的东西的，好像在第6章。这个大主教 Bishop 不是什么好人，所以看来偷才是正解。1到7，为什么分成三本书？是因为原作就3本书，可以走了是吧？啊，不能逃的，能进去吗？啊，不会有这么多，那干嘛？啊，有 injured people， 然后呢？这儿呢 ？It was me 啊。Dying man with child, hungry women and children.
I'm not running away.
It was the Hamleys.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world, the king will punish them.
怎么要意思就要给3个面包是吧？一共就3个面包了。Children without parents.
The children are all alone. None of them are crying.
Earl Bartholomew was a good man. How they humiliated him in front of his children. It was not right.
He will come to help us.
No, woman, they will hang him.
But why?
Mary and Peter 居然有名字的。
How do we deserve this? Why has God forsaken us?
He has not forsaken you.
But our children are sick. Our husbands were killed.
Thank you, Prior, for your clemency. I know there's only so much you can do.
These people.
那你妈给谁啊？那给谁？问你，给 children 吗 ？Dying man with child， 还有个人。
Don't move, Pa.
I can work. I've always worked. Please let us stay.
What is this, Pa? Your leg has turned all black.
I taught my children how to make baskets on the ropes. Ah.
这个不是已经没救了吗？首先给这个 children without parents， 反正只能给3个人，
Children, take some
只能给
food.
3堆人。
Please, take it. You have to eat. Here, I will put it here. Eat when you're hungry.
一个没了，下一个呢 ？Hungry women and children。
Take some bread for your children.
This is not enough. He has more bread. I saw it. Please, our children are starving. Give us bread for our children.
Group of refugee at meal， 要么是 dying man 都已经 die 了啊，有个 children 是吧？哎，没得赛。
Take it, son. Your sister. Your sister has not eaten in 2 days.
Thank you.
Please, give some to those
Give
people
it
over
to
there.
us. We have Why did this happen? What did we do wrong? Our children will die in this cold. Wake
Please,
up, Pa.
let us stay. We can work.
Philip's note on the refugees. 看一下。Philip's note about the refugees at Kingsbridge, dated January 1136. I sat with the refugees who had sought shelter at our priory. They told me horrifying stories. Politically, the seizure of Earth's castle was a tragic move to support King Stephen, but for these men, women, and children, it was a great tragedy. They told me of William Hamley and the 3 other horsemen leading an army of knights. They trampled those who fell, set their houses ablaze, and yelled at them to scream louder. The townspeople fled with nothing to take with them and nowhere to go. Just hearing about it sent shivers down my spine. If we had not gotten involved, this would not have happened.
Philip, we are running out of room.
Have you done as I told you?
We have cleared out the houses and put up fires. All houses are occupied, and our brothers are treating the sick and injured.
There is still some room in the guest house and in the dormitory. Tomorrow we will open the cathedral. We need all the room we can get.
是谁啊？
Prior Philip?
Yes?
哎，
I am Tom, Master Builder, and I'd like to rebuild your northwest tower.
Dear God, you look even worse than the others. Like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my craft. If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make it strong again.
这节奏这么快了 ，repairs too expensive。你都知道这是谁了，你还
How
能？
many there are in need? They need help as much as you do.
They all followed a profession once. They all want
啊，
to
我好像选错了。
That child? You are raising a child?
My brother found Jonathan in the woods and brought him here.
Jonas，
The poor boy would have frozen to death if it hadn't been for God's great mercy.
Jonathan.
Look, I am sorry, but all I can offer you is a place to sleep.
I'll accept. But I'd rather earn it. We didn't come here to beg.
ask God then. That wouldn't be begging, it'd be prayer.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't be begging, it would be prayer.
Oh, I will pray. I will pray for a thunderbolt to strike the church and level it to the ground.
I wonder if they refused us because of me.
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Because these monks want to hold on to their coin as long as they can.
And they can't see that it's about to collapse. If it did, I'd have worked for a lifetime. But no, they believe it can all be held together by prayer.
看来就要选了。
Can't we go
看
home?
这里就是这个 Jack
Not
视角，
anymore. We used all our supplies on the journey here.
他是主角。
We've made our decision. Now we need to see it through.
Can I look around a bit?
Yes, but don't stroll too far. Be cautious of those monks.
那少了个人，少了个那个 Alfred。
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
我在哪儿啊？
Monks may be
在这儿
witches,
啊
but they take care of their own.
You'll grow up to be a monk.
He will.
啊，在这儿是吧？
Guess there are worse things than growing up close to God.
Mm.
Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan.
Wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be careful. They must never know that you're his father.
Martha?
Leave her, Jack. She's been through a lot. I think she deserves a good night's rest, don't you?
Slingshot。
Tom?
Fine. Only that stupid.
Mother?
Not now, Jack.
他都不想跟你聊天。
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
You'll grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Yes? Oh, hello.
Milius。
There are worse
I'm
things.
afraid we're out of food.
Who is it? The mason's boy. I'm sorry, it's that I cannot help you.
A gift from
Come
God.
back in the morning, will you?
I wish I could hold
Those
him.
poor souls
I
can
know.
hardly sleep. At least
You
they don't
be
have to take
careful.
care of a
They must
baby.
never know that you're his father. Tom?
I'm fine. Only that stupid cathedral will fall apart.
The monks closed the big door. We're locked in now.
What can I do to make it even worse?
Fall over already.
这个幼年的 Jack， 我猜应该是一个女性配的。反正童声一般都找女人，不找真的这个男童
I
来
am
配。
not a ghost, little redhead, even if I am at death's door. If you go first, I will put you in the ground.
啊，他就是那
It's
个
what I do. I'll make it a
cemetery
nice grave. You'll like it, but you must dig me one too, when my time comes.
Old
Agreed?
monk. Agree.
That's good. Good. You must not be afraid to die.
这主人公怎么可能带？
Death is not the end. There is more after. That's the secret. That is what all this here is about. You see?
这个 Jack 们肯定能活到大后期，起码能先成人再说。Knights ride horses, monks ride ponies. Ponies 跟 horses 有什么区别？不都是马吗 ？Pony 什么小马驹吗？啊，可能是小马是吧？幼马。Pony。Monk。Cleaner。好，可以过去了。地方还挺大的，就是光线确实挺暗。Slingshot， 这个有用，这个真有用，我觉得就厉害了呢。不过还真有用啊。
Move, you stupid thing.
这个，当然还真有用，连续砸5次这种，打得开吗？打不开了。啊 ，Get those rocks up there。monks， 各2个slabs。House look special. Cathedral's little sister. Little sister. Alfred 去哪儿了？不解释是吧？反正后面肯定会解释。Planks。对，这种时候走得很慢。虽然这样的情况不多的嘛，点了也没用。
Who are you? Ah, you're one of the refugees from Earl's Castle, aren't you?
No, I'm from the forest.
I'm from the forest.
From the forest? I saw you. You must be a refugee. Don't lie about it. We monks do not do things like lying.
这个男主嘛肯定有特殊身份，在这么一个乱世，他居然告诉你，他是个孤儿，是被人养大的，肯定没那么简单。
Oh, Iadete is always hearing things. First it's Adolphus, now Prior James. What's next?
Adolphus 应该 Prior James 那个前一任是吧 ？Monks， 有些时候他地名啊人名太多了呢。
Marcus, stealing food? No. After that beating, he would never come back. What if it is Prior James? James is dead.
He's still in the river. We couldn't put him to rest.
More monks.
Could that be?
They're dangerous.
Philip said Prior James did not commit suicide. So it couldn't have been him.
Then what did I see? I saw something.
There are things deep in the woods, in the streams, the rocks. Many farmers give them offerings. They shouldn't do that. They must be demons. An angel would not hide in the forest.
Door.
I will not change my mind on this matter.
哦， 这哪儿啊？
We will help
啊，到这儿
all。of them. Remigius, do you truly want to leave these people to die?
Philip，从这儿过来。
We should remove ourselves from the world, my prior.
Remove ourselves.
It is for God to decide, not us.
We will help these people. We must. And remember, I will make sure that you will not unleash your anger on our novices anymore.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Remigius here is right. This is no place for children.
Now I remember her.
Her.
What is it now, Remigius?
啊，他想起来了是吧 ？Hunter.
This woman, she came with the builder.
Yes?
She is not a refugee.
What do you mean?
She's an outlaw. She's been here in the past. Prior James warned me about her. She is not from Earl's Castle. She's from the forest.
But her husband?
想起来了。
I doubt they are married.
Young man, are you not the builder's son? What's your name?
Jack Builder 不 Jack Jackson 不 Jack Jackson 是真实的情况，不要告诉他真实情况。
Jack Builder.
这个名字不能乱
See,
讲，
he is the builder's son.
这名字不能乱讲。
Well, then off you go, Jack.
A strange child.
哦，神秘的男孩，成就一点说。
And as suspicious as his mother.
Suspicious.
When in doubt, we shall believe in the good of man.
Fornicators. That's what they are. That woman must be expelled from Kingsbridge.
I will let them prove themselves like everyone else.
啊，这达成条件还挺多的。3个点，第一个点是在第3章不能告诉那个 Lady Alia 的，就那个公主，简单说公主吧。第二个点是刚刚在那个墓地的时候，你不能告诉那位，就那位他问你是从哪儿来，你要告诉他从森林来的，不能告诉他更多的信息。最后一点就这儿，你不能告诉他你是叫 Jack Jackson， 妈这个名字啥都不能告诉你，不可能跟他讲这东西的，怎么可以跟他讲 Jack Jackson？ 这名字肯定后期是有用。哎，回来了是吧？
I wish someone would just tear that cathedral down so we could start afresh.
That would require a miracle, and I really don't know a thing about them.
I'm so tired.
Come, I'll sing you a lullaby. Actually, it's Jack's favourite.
Lullaby.
A lark caught in the hunter's net.
就从这门走过去，过了那么长时间。Garden 也快 soft。Jack 一旦出来之后，你看 Jack 戏份多，只要他在的部分，基本主人公就是他。所以 Jack 跟 Philip 这2个算是大主角。Tom Builder 反正在 Jack 入队之后，基本就没他的事儿，出不去了。然后这个 Alia 呢，暂时还没出现。一开始我还以为那个是玛莎呢，头发不一样，发色就不一样。但这个 Martha 肯定应该会长大的，啊，不会长大的话，那就涉嫌作者虐妹了。靠，这么黑的！当时最早第一次来这地方，应该第1章是吧？ 第一张 Philip 这个有4个蜡烛，可以把4个蜡烛给扑灭，有这么个成就。
Why is the bowl on the pedestal?
现在你要我再玩，我就能想起来。这种是比较容易就一下能反应过来的东西。有些东西你看过一遍，你很难记住。它有什么先知条件？像这个不能透露 Jack 的身世，这个好像是完成度最低的，41个里面完成度最低的这种成就，3%还更低，3%。神秘的男孩掩饰你的过去，掩藏你的过去。但只是因为我已经有这个印象了 ，slabs 东西还挺多，这儿肯定不能过去。哎，能过去了 ，stairs up。哦，对哦，能过去了。现在又可以过去了，因为我又不是 Philip， 才能下去。我操，真的下去，这能开呢？果然不能开。
It won't move.
这个声音我觉得稍微有点太嫩了，像这个红发少年应该更野性一点。The church is broken. Maybe it's still not enough. 所以干嘛？好，再设这儿。Candle。好啊 ，candle 啊，可以拿走了。Like the ones outside, only these lie flat. Slabs.
Prior James.
这个可以拿了。有 bowl candle， 难道是还有什么 chair？ shit。没用。哎，之前我看到有一个要把东西的，应该不是这张嘛，还后面嘛？啊，是第6章。Steal everything, knife, plate, cups. To tell Timothy you want to know about the construction site for him to stop you in the course of a step. 哦，懂了，到时候再说。暂时没什么东西能让人上了，再没上过 staircase up。然后还有那个想起来了，这里拿了钥匙之后不是能往下走吗？就在第1章 Philip 那个地方，拿了钥匙之后不是地下可以去那个地方，还有一个地方，应该还有一个这个秘密之 kitchen。虽然我没找到，但应该是有这么个地方。为什么要提到呢？是因为如果你找到了，就能解开某些东西。这应该第一次来，这地方第一次来，肯定能过去。突然出来个木乃伊就好了。Nest, rope and wood chips.
Very, very dry.
看来已经过去很久了。Window， 这么啊 ，writing。Carve something here, like I used to do in our cave. 先看 window 吧。It's so high, but there's another roof underneath. 这个看一下 ，writing， 这个应该挺重要的。Inscription 啊，有意思。Inscription in the attic of Kingsbridge Cathedral found 1136 啊，是这么意思吧？什么 good？ 这是 good mount 吗？ Good mount I feel you Christian facet 啊，这个 A 出来还以为是那个什么，这应该也是拉丁文吧？对，这 Ola 的出来了 ，Ola fugit facta manent 也是拉丁文。Cathedral found in 1136，1136，1077。这那段看不懂，拉丁文谁能看懂 ？Found a way to help Tom。help Tom 反正就是 shoot 了，能 shoot 的 shoot。
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not。这可以用，还真的。啊，没用了，反正能砸的东西全部砸一遍。
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not。那走吧。哎，没了吧？下那儿了，那不是有一个 crack in the wall 吗？这个应该可以砸的，反正尽可能搞破坏了，越破坏的越厉害，反正 Tom Builder 就能干活了，很真实。 对吧？没用啊，还可以再砸吗？
I'd rather not.
可以了，已经。去，你这个你这么搞破坏，不把你赶走，我觉得是已经算是很善良了。进不去这里，那没有办法可以 help Tom， 怎么 help Tom？ 这也可以砸啊，也是，感觉是可以，应该是可以。果然。现在这么玩的话，感觉可以把所有东西砸一遍。卵用没有 ？House 啊，现在进 House 是吧？这倒也是有可能的。没用了，砸他 ！I'd rather not 啊，我说，我猜也是 Monk。好，可以点。不能进，那没办法了。刚才去的地方都已经去过了，你这 Slingshot 毕竟不是，还能咋？毕竟不是大炮。
Move, you stupid thing! Move, you.
没去。诶，那能干嘛 ？Find a way to help Tom. Find a way to help Tom. 这也没 find a way，没办法。哎，不能对话。Tom 跟那个不能点 Martha 呢？他 leave Martha alone.
Leave her, Jack.
Fuck you.
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
You'll grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God. Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan.
I wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be careful. They must never know that you're his father. Tom?
I'm fine. Only that
No.
stupid cathedral
Mother made me
apart.
promise to behave.
.没用，全部都没用，那不是过不去了吗？这说明有地方应该还没去过呢。该打的都已经打了呀。那么 door 进去当然是这儿。Path door inside 这也去过了 ，door inside。Garden。我漏看了什么东西吗？啊，有蜡烛，有蜡烛跟碗，这能有啥用啊？蜡烛跟碗。蜡烛跟碗，这里莫名其妙开始解谜了。他要 find a way to help Tom， 就是帮 Tom 找活，他没有活能找，有啥活能找啊？啊，这里 water bowl， 在哪 ？Big door。好，这倒可以盛水啊，应该是可以的。应该是可以对 ，apple with water。Big door， 里侧打不开是吧？这个倒是有了，但是呢 ，dry candle bowl of water， 然后我觉得应该上楼，那么上楼那个地方应该有什么用？比如靠这个水跟这个，也许能搞什么大事儿？太玄学了吧这个。 但我现在还是不清楚，如果你看过原作再来玩这个是更舒服呢，还是更不舒服？一般是比较极端的，就你一旦看过原作再看这个，要么就很舒服，要么很不舒服。哎，干嘛？可以啊？不行吗？very 对他说的是 very very dry 的嘛，这个
It would only make everything wet.
不行吗？问题你还想干嘛？过不去了是吗 ？Window wet 就 wet 了，没啥问题。不行啊，看来不懂他要干嘛。纯做成电子书呢，这个互动的部分就少一点，但是像现在这样的，就对故事的观感就相对会有点乱了。一旦你没有连贯的话，这进不去了。I see a stone man lying on a slab. The god always. 打不开，卡关。也没有人说很渴吧。没用啊。这也不行。那就真的很迷了。Candle 能干嘛用呢？
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
烧点什么东西吗？
I'd rather. I'd rather. We're locked in now.
靠，没有别的地方能去了。Progress。
Fall over. I'd rather not. It would only make every.
嘿，这个真的好迷啊 ！Garden 啊，Garden 啊，Garden 也许可以哦。这不行。
Too much.
Wouldn't burn well enough.
Too much stone around here. Wouldn't burn well enough.
哎，这看来有意思，有用吗？
More rocks for my slingshot.
然后再点是吧？
Too much stone around.
还没完。
Too much.
看来不行，光这么打还不行，但思路我觉得应该大概是对的。捡类没用啊，说明石头还是太多，石头还是太多，不好燃啊。Another entrance.
Too much stone around here. Wouldn't burn well enough.
啊，是这儿是吧 ？Too much stone around here, couldn't burn well enough. 那意思就是你看来是要 burn 什么东西了，对不对？
Too much stone.
然后点燃了之后再用这个把这个某个东西给它熄灭，是这个意思吗？那我一感觉比较，哎，哦，这难道可以点燃的吗？哇，真的这么玩？可以把4个蜡烛全部点燃，也可以把4个蜡烛全部熄灭。是有点牛批啊！ 他将蜡烛点燃了 ，I lit it。啊，这样一点就熄灭了，是吧？原来如此。嗯 ，very， 难道真的这样？但我刚刚应该试过了 ，very dry 不是可以吗 ？very dry， 所以你把它那个点燃了，是这意思。他刚我应该试过了，不行啊！我操 ！Do it for Tom, do it for mother, don't do it for Tom.
If they need to build a new cathedral, Tom will get work, and we can stay here.
这里全部是木头做的。
Tom always talks about wanting to work on the cathedral.
看来这是正解。这里是不是应该喊一声“真主真伟大 ”？I need to go 啊！真主真伟大，少年，你这个果然是有点危险。将来可以当这个复仇者联盟队长，去干这种事情。但不得不干，不干会那个的，不干是不行的。Get out 啊！已经有烟了是吧？好像我感觉已经有点烟起来了，赶紧走啊！自己出去了。哎，出不去，出不去。I can't hear the monks anymore. That's where I come from. 走啊！妈，被锁起来了。
What?
我操！然后呢？回去是不可能，逃不了怎么办？这不会被呛死吗？哦，看来剧情杀是吧？那你是要被抓起来？
So much smoke.
我操！就一盆水，玩个毛哎！
I can barely breathe.
要死了呀！
I need air.
往地下走，这应该就是给你地下的原因了。这也不行啊！
Not moving.
这也不行啊！然后你妈
Maybe upstairs I can breathe.
哈，还反过去回上去，越往上烟应该越浓才对。我操，跟恐怖片一样，烧的差不多了。
There's a breeze coming from the back.
我操 ，climb down， 牛逼，那只能 climb down 了呀。是意大利语。
It is you. By God and the devil.
谁啊
They sent you back to punish me. I told them we must repent for what we did to you, to all of them, for my sins. Cast me into the lake of fire.
视角切换到 Philip， 这里要是日语版的话，直接是大変だ，是不是？Francis， 你都已经那啥了。
Francis, only 2 days have passed since you left our priory. Much has happened in these 2 days. Many desperate men, women, and children have found refuge here. The Earl of Shiring was arrested, his castle taken by my bishop's allies. The people that we shelter were driven from that castle. Francis, I know this was not your fault, but I, myself, cannot but feel responsible for their fate. Milius and Cuthbert have taken it upon themselves to feed the baby. They called it Jonathan, the gift of God. Johnny Eightpence was right. He loves goat milk.
Goat milk.
The gift of God. And yet someone gave up on him. I will not give up on him, or on anyone else. Not on us either, brother, even if the hope for my own redemption is as small and frail as Jonathan is. I pray that this letter finds you in good health.
火来了。
In consideration of my own, I ask that you not talk about our parents again. One must let these things rest. I've made my peace and won't hear any more of it. I heard from you that only 3 in Earl Robert's employ can read. One of them is my brother. Your brother, Philip.
Oh, 是这段是吧 ？What now？ 这还可以看呢。
No, no, no! Get out of there!
What is that?
My God! Save yourselves!
无论点什么都必须看这个是吧
The saint! We must save the saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
My God!
Don't go in there! But Adolphus! The saint! We must save him!
Adolphus。
No! No! Don't go!
直接烧掉了。这一切都是一个小男孩 Jack Jackson 所为的 Aftermath。
While the monks and refugees cleaned up, I kept hidden. I hadn't expected that a magnificent building like this could so utterly collapse.
厉害。
That the ignorant little boy that I had been could so easily turn it back into a pile of dirty stones. I knew then that I had done something wrong, and no one could ever find out.
Prior Philip, I had the site cleared. It should be safe now.
Good work. Thank you, Master Builder. This concludes a very long night, then.
Many people left already. They asked me to thank you for your kindness. They're sorry for what happened.
Well, they should thank God for his mercy. No one got hurt, no one died. 45 monks and 11 novices, all accounted for. No one's missing.
Yeah, 有一个吧，有一个。
Milius and Cuthbert even saved our saint from the crypt.
Do you know what caused this?
It was the devil's work.
Or maybe it was God's will.
What makes you say that?
Oh, no one got hurt. The books were saved. Even the bones of your saint were unharmed. Maybe this happened for a reason.
What do you mean?
Here. Let me show you something.
Come on, what now? 哈，这谁视角啊？这不是 boy 吗 ？Child was not hurt, but he seems thoughtful. He's been through a lot. 现在我是 Philip 是吧？难得啊，同场居然 Philip 优先度更高是吧 ？Ruins。boy 不说话。
To be as innocent as a child.
He was a great help tonight. He and everyone else.
I want you to look through the loop on top.
Loop?
I was blind and I want to see. Where are the answers?
Tell me, what do you see?
A burned down cathedral. Debris. Dawn. Dawn 我记得是黎明嘛。那黎明。
I see dawn.
Right. Prior, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your church, but you must remain steadfast.
And stare at the sunrise?
No, you're only seeing the sunrise because you're facing east, straight east, like a church. Now, I know you have no money, and that helping people is more important, but we could start right here. Take the stones we've got, and the people who want to help.
So, what is it I am looking at?
Tom Builder.
Tom Builder?
It's the aisle of your new cathedral.
可以。
I see it. I see now.
这样知道应该结束了。对，他的这个一节一节掐的是很有节奏的。Chapter 5: The Man in the Flames. What you did? You were in favor of taking the refugees in. You agreed to bury Arnaldus after his death. Arnaldus?这不是那个什么 You burned the cathedral for Tom. You inspired Philip to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral. 下一章再过去。第6章了 Winchester。这个应该也是能搜到的，是地名。Kingsbridge 也搜得到的。
A few weeks later, I received an invitation from Bishop Waleran. In Winchester, we and Waleran's allies were to meet King Stephen himself.
King Stephen.
The bishop seemed assured that because we had helped the king, Stephen would support us in return. And that with his help, we would be able to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral.
Kingsbridge 这地方是真实存在的，在那个英国的东南面，是一个小镇嘛，不是很大。有没有 Cathedral 我不知道。
Percy Hanley.
Winchester Courtyard.
Bishop Waleran. Good morning.
好来了。
Ali.
这个
It's them. Over there. The Hamleys.
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course.
Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
阿丽娜来了。
Oh, children, pardon me.
这些主人公其中一人啊，Philip 也在这儿。这看起来根本不像公主。
Now we're only missing one more.
Bishop Henry. 这个念 Harry。
Here he is.
Good morning.
Bishop Henry, this is my...
对，他这个帽子才是主教的帽子。
Prior of Kingsbridge, my Lord Bishop.
You won't have to say much today, Philip.
Leave the talking to us.
No, leave the talking to me. King Stephen is my brother, after all. Let us make haste. My brother is an early riser. My brother. The Cathedral of Kingsbridge has burnt down. Waleran asks for a reward, not for himself.
My Lord King, I thank you for being willing to reconsider the future of the Shiring Earldom.
When shall we hear your decision?
After the hunting 不要立 flag， 有可能你活不到
Bring my
tomorrow。
bow. Tell the men we hunt.
Tell the man we hunt。这是 Winchester 新的地方。
Philip, Waleran and I have much to discuss.
All right. But what can I do to help?
Well, my brother asked me to get a confession from the traitor Bartholomew. A confession would be helpful against those who believe Bartholomew's arrest was unjust, and it may help us to convince my brother to forget all about his promise to Percy Hamley.
Bishop Henry said a confession from Bartholomew may help us. Confession， 这不是几乎是诬告吗 ？Bartholomew 应该就是那个阿丽娜的那个亲爹吧？这里我还真没搞清楚。我们玩下去，你自然而然能捋清楚，因为它有些人名啊、地名啊，对于这个英语非母语来说，其实还挺乱的。除非你静下心来，仔细每隔一段时间就要隔一下，每隔一段时间就得思考一下，否则其实还挺单纯。OK。